Right, well, we're joined today by Sydney Water's Managing Director Kevin Young off the back of a very exciting announcement, and that is that customers in 2016 could very well be experiencing a reduction in their bills. Tell us a bit about the proposal you launched today, Kevin.
It's a great day, Carl, for Sydney Water and its customers. We've lodged our pricing submission with IPART today. It's a proposal, not an outcome, because we've got to go through a rigorous process over the next 12 months for new prices starting on the 1st of July 2016. But in essence, we're proposing that in light of a bill that goes up with inflation, instead of that, we're proposing a $100 decrease per year for the typical customer. So a saving of $400 over a 4-year period, which is substantial.
That is great news. Tell us a bit about how you've actually managed to be able to propose a $100 bill reduction over the next 4 years.
It's driven by two major factors, and one is we're in a time of historically low interest rates, and that means that for Sydney Water as a capital intensive business that we can buy our debt at lower prices, and we're passing that on to customers. That's a substantial driver. The other major driver is that we're doing really well in terms of our operational cost efficiencies and our capital cost efficiencies. So during this time period we've well exceeded the targets that we'll give, and we expect to do that for the next 4 years of the price path. And those two factors come together and equal a $100 decrease.
The other aspect of, or one of the aspects of the proposal that was lodged today with IPART is enhanced customer engagement. Can you tell us a bit about what that means and what kind of benefit customers will be seeing from that in the future? This
business has transformed in the last 2 or 3 years where we want to become the life stream of Sydney, and it's customers at the heart. So we've done more engagement with customers to understand what do they really want in terms of where we want to spend our money. In effect, we're saying this organisation is accountable to customers for the money that we spend, and we're seeing it paying off. The newest stats show that we're at all-time high in terms of customers rating us for value for money, for the reputation of the business and their satisfaction with Sydney Water. But this is not a time for us to rest on our laurels. It's actually a time for us to drive this forward.
And finally, the third, key point of this proposal lodged today is about modernising regulation. Can you explain a little bit about why you're trying to do that, and again, the benefit that customers could well see moving forward into the future?
Sydney Water wants to take a thought leadership position in regulation. Now, IPART are one of the best regulators in Australia, but we've proposed a few new things that are new to the water industry. We'd like to put in place new incentives for Sydney Water to drive costs for customers lower in the future, and we share some of those benefits. We'd like to have some flexibility in the longer term where customers can make some choices about how they want their bill to be structured. And we want to be able to pass through costs for things that come unexpected. So rather than us allowing for the unexpected and customers paying it and they don't occur, we only want to charge customers for when things are real and they happen. Now, all of that is putting more control to customers on how the bill is structured and what they pay.
So what are the next steps from here?
Well, today we've lodged our price submission to IPART, and it starts a long journey. IPART will review that. They will ask for public submissions from the community and also from stakeholders, and we really welcome that, to have a great debate on this topic. They'll issue an issues paper. They'll then hold a public hearing where people can come along and ask their questions, and we can have a discussion of the issues. And then in March, April next year, IPART will determine a draft outcome in terms of prices, and then new prices will come in from the 1st of July 2016. So look, a long way forward, but a great start today.
Absolutely, thank you, Kevin. And of course, more information can be found on sydneywaternews.com.au.